Okay, we should be coming back now. I apologize for that, fellas. I do not know what happened there, but a quick reboot of OBS seems to have solved the issue. So that's good. I always have issues with AMD GPUs and display outs. That's just, I've never not had an issue with AMD GPUs and display outs. It does, they like everything AMD I think hates Elgato, to be completely honest with you, unless you're talking about consoles, which is AMD, and those work fine because they've been tested to death. But AMD GPUs, the motherboards are having issues with the actual PCIe cards. Whatever, we're back. So, hey, Colossal Cubes, thanks for stopping in. So it's about $4. So this is in reference to Loki's mainnet. It's about $4 for 1 kilohash. Oh, so you're renting? No. Renting? Is that what you're doing? Hey Ike, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? So this is the 1950x. I'll pull the system up so you can see here. 1950x. Everything's stock right now, 64 gigabytes. There's a whole bunch of information on this on my stream already. Mohammed, welcome to the stream. How you doing? You miss your videos live? I am doing well. Well, if you go to twitch.tv/sonofatech_, I'm live all the time over there, man. You should follow me over there. I save YouTube for only live stuff for testing, like this sort of stuff. But go give me a follow over there. I'm live every night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we got our miner here. I do have Claymore on here. I fully intend on testing and getting numbers for the RX 460 as well for y'all. Today we're going to be doing Monero7, so we'll have to see how this goes. We're going to be doing Monero7. Let's go grab a pool. I know this guy that did a video recently. And he did handle this and take care of it all for me, so I can just pop on over to his video, and we should be able to find, well, I make a lot of videos apparently. That's how this goes. The fork. Here's the fork. What pool was I using in this? Yeah, let's just grab this pool right here. That seems legit. And a random wallet. I think this is one of my wallets. Doesn't really matter. Rig identifier for poolside statistics. Threadripper. Yeah. Awesome, Mohammed. I'd love to see you over there. Does this pool support? No. 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 And then we'll start mining here. Monero7 is going to be different, but we'll have to test CryptoNight Heavy as well. But currently we're testing Monero7, which will be a little different. Once this spins up, we're going to stop it because we don't really, well, it should be okay. Dang, what's all the pings? There's all the follows over on Twitch. I love, is that, it's giving us the alerts for Twitch because I have the Twitch overlay right now. Well, thanks for the follows over there, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. It looks like the likes from our old video went away from the technical difficulties, and I guess I'll go delete that video now. Socket error. Our connection attempt failed because we failed to connect to XMR-West.nanopool. So nanopool's down? No. No. No way. I must have just typed it in wrong. But let's go look. That looks right. I guess let's go with east then. Oh. The CB, I have turned everything stock right now, man. We need base numbers before we can really determine if anything else gives it an improvement. You know what I'm saying? Taco Day, but it's not Tuesday, James. Welcome to the stream too. How you doing today? Hello. Rig Wars is done. It'll be out at 6 p.m. So in about 2 hours it'll be out. If you want to check that out. Now we're connected. So what I want to do now is I want to go to my channel. And I believe it's going to be down here somewhere. Well, we'll just... because I have numbers on here for Threadripper. Where are the Threadripper hash rates? Here we go. It's going to kill this RX 460 trying to mine on it. I forgot ads were a thing. I have YouTube Red. Ads are annoying. Bear. And it looks like it used to run at 1121 hash a second. And currently we're running at, wait, is that correct? Yeah. And currently we're running at 967. 953. So, calculator. I believe, if I am correct on this, 0.2, oop, one, what is it? $880. So, I mean, yeah, you're talking about a 20% dip from Monero to Monero7 there. Now, my wattage, my power consumption right now, we need to kill the GPU portion of this real quick. Oh, and then it's going to lock up on me, I think. There goes the video. Derp. So what I want to do right now is kill GPU version of this. And you can do that by coming in here and just putting in null. I believe that's how you do it, because I want to get an idea of what we're pushing on the kilowatt right now. Canadian Landboy, that's what we used to get, but now that we're on Monero7, it looks like we have about a 20% drop. We're, well, not 20%, a little less than that. So what was it? Oh, the brackets were in here. Good catch. Hey, Scott, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How's everybody's weekend going, by the way? Is everybody doing good? Played a ton of Horizon Zero Dawn last night. 970 hash a second. Let me get a picture of the kilowatt. Put it on. Go. And it looks like we're at 180 watts. No GPU, Scott. I'm testing right now. We're doing testing for Threadripper alone, and we removed the GPU so that I could get the calculation from the kilowatt on the power consumption, which is bouncing between 180 and like 185 at this time. And so if we compare that to the 1100, I'll just pull up a random calculator. On Monero, we were getting 1100. So we're down about 124 hash, which is closer to like 10 or 11%. So going from CryptoNight to CryptoNight V7, you're looking at about 124 hash difference. David Wilson, we are not testing to figure out the best settings. We are currently testing to tell the difference between the algorithms. And the way we do that is by keeping everything stock on the same motherboard with the same equipment. That way we can tell the difference in the algorithm, not the difference, not what we're getting hash rate wise overall, if that makes sense. Because what we want to calculate right now is how much that new algo hurt us. And then we're going to see what it did in CryptoNight Heavy. I have a feeling it's pretty bad. So we'll check that out as well. So for Monero7, we're looking at a difference of 124 hash. I'm just going to create a notepad here. I'm going to call it CryptoNight OG. And then we'll just save this. And we'll have a short video. I just like to do the test live so you guys can see what's going down. Welcome to the stream, Bilal. Thanks for being here. Hey, Terry, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Thanks for the sub, Scott. So we got that. Now what I want to see is going to be, well, let me get a screenshot. Hey LB, welcome to Texas via the internet. You're modding 2 580s that I picked up today right now. Nice, Hayden. Congratulations on the pickup. Did you get a good deal on them? I have not tried the 1900 for mining. I have a 1950x, Terry. I don't own a 1900 as well. And so I think we're good there. I'm going to go delete those. So now we want to go delete the config files. I'm going to pull up the Monero or the Sumokoin config. I paid $7.99 back a long time ago. I've had it for a while now. Micro Center had them for like $7.99 on sale. CryptoNight. No, we'll do Sumocoin, but that's going to be Sumocoin's going to be CryptoNight Heavy, but at least it'll know exactly which one we're going for. Use my pool address. Hell yeah. Null out the GPU here. What'd I mess up this time? Yeah, you bastard. The bracket's getting me today. That's what's happening. Was debating between the 2700X, not as big a difference in price to how it used to be. Between the 2700X and what, the 1900, Terry? Did that not save? There we go. So you see, this is always interesting. On CryptoNight Heavy now, they do every third core, or well, they do every other core, but they only do half of the cores. They don't. So we're only using 8 cores now on CryptoNight Heavy, and so our hash goes down, well, half. You know, essentially, we're at what, 454, 453. Now I'll show you guys, I've tried this on Ryzen earlier for CryptoNight Heavy, and this is the reason I don't like Heavy. Is they pretty much made it useless on CPUs. Let me get a cap of this so I don't have to come back to it, but I was afraid of this too. So let me get a picture of the power consumption, and then we'll try to force it to use more cores. And I'll show you guys the scaling problem it has. Now, it uses about 50 less watts. It's only using about 130 watts for CryptoNight Heavy. But if we cancel out and manually go to the config, then we do every other, so we won't use the SMT threading on this, but what we'll do is we'll do, let's see, 0 to 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, that's not right. Should be 32 threads total, so 0 to 8, up here, 0 to, we needed a 4. We can do that, hold on. All right, so 2700X is 320 and the 1900X is 350. So the big differences you're going to get there is more lanes, Terry. So if you need more I/O, if you want to run like NVMe and RAID, things like that, then going for the 1900X is going to be what you want to do. However, if you're just going to be throwing a GPU in there and maybe one other adding card, and that sort of thing, then going for the Threadripper or the X399 platform chipset is really not necessary. Yeah, Silverline, I did a test on Ryzen and it got worse. So you'll see here the scaling's much worse. And so CryptoNight Heavy is not good for CPUs. They pretty much made CPUs irrelevant with CryptoNight Heavy, which is what we wanted to confirm in doing it with a Threadripper that has a ton of cache. Because essentially it's just cache limited. They increase that size. There's my mouse. I lost it. And now we're using 180 watts like we were with V7, but now we are at 321 hash, so we're getting much worse. No, thread 6 not missing. We have 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. What is that? Why is it doing 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15? It's weird. That's not what I specified. 2, 3. What? Let's look at. Let's. It's definitely not what I specified. We did all odds. Let's try that then for fun. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I doubt it's going to change anything. Losing 100 hashes isn't near as bad as this. We're losing like 400 hashes here. Yeah, this makes everything worse. And the reason this makes everything worse is I basically specified every other, or every instead of every other, which means that it's using the SMT course. So just for fun, I thought we'd do that, but this is bunk. CryptoNight Heavy is not really something we can use for Threadripper. As a bonus, would you guys like to see Nimiq on Threadripper? What are CryptoNight Light coins anyways? IPPZ and Turtle. Yeah, we could do that too. Let me get this downloading. Can't believe it lets you do that. TurtleCoin. Wow, they don't even put any pools up on here. It looks like Nimiq's mining now in. That's not good at all. This is what the Ryzen 7 2700 gets in web browser. Interesting. About 100, almost 200 watts. would you know what the NiceHash app would hash at? Sorry, joined the party late. We're testing CryptoNight Heavy and CryptoNight. I do not use NiceHash, nor do I condone it or ever show it in my videos. I'm sorry. So is there a software you can pick from a multitude of cryptocurrencies to mine from on that one software? Not which software? Turtle.unipool.pto? Okay, we can do that. Whatever, this works. Nimiq should be downloaded. So I'm going to close out of that. Run this real quick. Is there software like what? I don't know what you mean, Scott. Is there a software you can pick from a not necessarily, no. You're going to have to go through, like BBT has like a package of miners, but you're still going to need to have kind of a basic understanding of the configurations and setting it up and so on. It's still going to have, you know, config files through and through. Sweet. Thanks, Terry, for letting him know and helping the community out. Yeah, that's true, Bimby. I think HiveOS is probably the easiest. And that's what I use on all my stuff. Con software, no. I don't really mine on it at all. Like, ever. The most mining related thing I do is I use it to plot drives, because if you plot with like a GPU, then you have to go back through and optimize it. So if you use a really powerful CPU like the Threadripper, it'll come out optimized and it just comes out a cleaner image onto that drive, a cleaner plot. So that is what I do with it. And then I do a whole bunch of other rendering tasks. I'm a content creator, so I'm here, you know, making content. So I use it for a lot of stuff like that. I wouldn't recommend buying it for mining, but having one and then not testing it would be a miss. I think it's fun to do this stuff, for me at least. All right, so let's get the real Nimiq code here. Can't take me seriously. All right, Mib. I'm sorry. You're getting 2.6K on CryptoNight Light with your 1800X. Okay, we'll get it tested here in a sec. I'm using a second PC, Cons. I have a kind of a dedicated rig over here at the moment. The Threadripper will be replacing it at some point. It's just I have a ton of information over there that I don't want to move over yet. So I have a 6800K with the Elgato 4K 60p, 32 gigs of RAM, and a 1070. And then my gaming rig's an 8700K Titan X Pascal that I use for gaming. So those are the three rigs, essentially. Hate how long NIM takes to sync. Takes forever, dude. Vape Red Bull. Oh no. So now we're at block 100. So this is going to take a while. What I can do though, I guess while we prep, because it's not actually doing anything other than syncing. So we should be able to at least prep CryptoNight Light or whatever. Let's do this. Colon. Yeah, we'll do 3.3. And is it CryptoNight Light V7 or CryptoNight? CryptoNight Light. Okay. So it looks like there's a CryptoNight Light V7 up here as well. Okay, does somebody want to give me in chat real quick, pop in a TurtleCoin address and I'll use that. I think Ryan does. Who suggested it? Somebody suggested it. I think Ryan does. So he can pop one in for us and be our guinea pig today. Since I do not have one on hand. Check. We're on like block 800. What block is Nimiq on right now? No, just can you just put it in no, I don't see it here yet. Where'd you try to send it to me? Because I have nothing. You gotta keep in mind, I'm on a PC that I'm mining with. I have no personal information on here. I do not have Discord loaded on here. So the only thing I can really do is pull up the public chat to copy paste. I don't know. It's just your address. We don't need any private shiz. I could go look for a dono address though. Huh. Okay. This looks like a turtle address right here. So we're going to use this one. Kill it. Edit this config. that one will be ready for as soon as we're done testing Nimiq. Oh. That's interesting. I didn't know that YouTube started blocking that now. Used to be able to post addresses in YouTube chat all the time. Used to be able to. Maybe. I did sync it up with Stream Elements. Maybe Stream Elements is pulling it. So I'm gonna set what, a 30 like goal. That would be dope since we got 43 people in here. We could get 75% of the people hitting that like button. Hell yeah. Thanks, Rump Steak. Oh, I hate how long Nimiq takes to sync. What is it on? Now on block, now at block 800. What is your RX 570 hash on CryptoNight Heavy with SMOS? I don't have an RX 570 mining right now, Sam. So I don't know. Wrong platform, tier 10. Yeah, this is the little dollar sign now. We're on YouTube, so you hit that dollar sign. Holla for a dollar. Lick a GPU. Hey, congratulations. I'm sure that you are aware that you have been nominated for the Crypto Influencer Award. You and Crypto Crow are both currently neck and neck in the running to win the best thumbnail image. It would be a good idea to start campaigning your fan base in order to ensure victory. Oh, I thought he said I was winning it. The winner gets 500 in credit and gets to fly out to Manhattan for the Crypto Influence Awards. So guys, if you have not voted for me yet, I guess this is a good time that I can do that. I'm going to post a link to the Crypto Influence Awards, and please go vote for me under Best Thumbnail. I'd like to go meet all the other guys that are going to be out there. So I'm going to post the link. I'm supposed to be up for the running for Best Thumbnail, and I guess we are close to winning. So it's not in the bag yet. If you could help me put it in the bag, that would be awesome. So you can just head over there and scroll down to the Best Thumbnail, and you'll see my little picture. You can click vote for me. Trying to see where it's at. That would be dope though. It'd help me a ton, and we could get some really cool content out of it too, because we could get some collabs going on. XMRig for CPU. So once again, Tesla, here's the thing. We're using the same miner, primarily because we are trying to eliminate variability. So all of this has been tested before, and what we want to do is eliminate variability. Naro, right now we are currently waiting for Nimiq to sync. We've already tested the hash rates for both CryptoNight Heavy and CryptoNight V7, and I'll show you here. So here's what we got on CryptoNight Heavy. we got a 454.7. What we discovered is CryptoNight Heavy really hurt CPU mining because the CPUs are cache limited, and so the algo really damages it a lot. This is in relation to, so CryptoNight before the forks happened was about 1100 hash a second stock on the Threadripper. Afterwards, this is about 50%, 60% less. And then we, well, this is Nimiq. We tested Nimiq, but we're only getting in the web browser 11.27. We're waiting for Nimiq to go ahead and finish up there. And then here we have CryptoNight V7. We had about a 10 to 12% drop in performance going from the OG CryptoNight to CryptoNight V7. So we went from 1100 hash a second to 961. If you try to, so you'll notice here it's using less cores. We're only using 8. If you try to force it to use all 16 threads, what happens is it significantly reduces the per thread count because it's fighting for, it's basically fighting for cache on CryptoNight Heavy, and you actually drop hash rate from about that 454 to the 321. If you're mining CryptoNight V7, you went up from about 90 watts, 96 watts was in my last video on original CryptoNight, to about 180 watts on V7. So you did double your power consumption on Threadripper, which kind of sucks. And then on CryptoNight Heavy, we were at 150 watts. There will be a video that will come out that will be like between 5 and 10 minutes long that will kind of condense all of the testing that we did today into one video. So hit the sub button for all of that. We're not currently mining CryptoNight Light, Nicola. We're currently waiting for Nimiq to sync. But we will test CryptoNight Light for you. You got one in for me? Thanks, Ryan. You rock, good sir. We gotta beat who is it that we gotta beat? We gotta beat Crypto Crow. I don't know who Crypto Crow is. I'm gonna go look. Nicola, I've already explained everything multiple times. I understand what you're saying, and that's fine. But we're doing it for comparison's sake, like I stated before. If you can not understand me or you're not listening, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Alright, bud. You need to stop. Or we're just going to stop the chats. I'm sorry. You can't just keep saying the same thing over and over again. Terry B, any advice on what to mine at the moment with a CPU? Anything that looks promising seems to be listed on exchanges that look like 5 years old. 5-year-olds made them. So I've been mining with my CPU. I've been mining Z7 algorithm, and I've been mining. All right. I've been mining Z7, and I've been mining a coin called Zeos, but it's going to go proof of stake before it goes live. It's 420ing, but how the hell do I vote for Zote? You just click the vote button. Under the best thumbnail portion. That's right. So Crypto Crow might beat us. He has a lot more followers. Cheers, 420 strikes again. Hey, Piotr. I can't pronounce your name. I apologize if I'm doing that wrong. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? What is the block height of Nimiq right now? I'm going to look this up. $28,000. We're never going to get there. We'll test, I'll just run this to sync tonight and get the numbers in for later. Since we're only at 1900. That's going to take forever. We're only 10% of the way through, so I'm going to stop that. We'll go through that later. This didn't create a CPU config. Okay, it did. Result rejected by the pool. So Threadripper hits CryptoNight Light too hard, it looks like. We have to bump the diff up on that pool. Yeah, it's IP locked, Ryan. That's why it does it that way. That's why you can do it on the phone if you're on 4G. So we want to use 5555. The Threadripper is too much for TurtleCoin. The Threadripper rips TurtleCoin a new butthole. Oh, we went up to port 5555 Aussie for TurtleCoin. It's not a fixed diff though. Did the IP get banned? Nice. I guess because we hit that pool too hard. It happens. We'll grab another one. That's weird. Starting diff at... This starting diff is higher. It doesn't have, they don't have a super low one. Seb? I don't know Seb, but glad he's a good guy. Awesome stuff. All of our results are being rejected by the pool, though. Is it because we have the wrong algo? Is it CryptoNight V7? I asked that earlier, and then when I Googled it, it said CryptoNight Light. That's what it said. Well, I didn't Google it. It's what it said on the getting started on the other pool. But we'll do that before we get banned. If we aren't already banned. Yeah, that's a missing coin. You have TurtleCoin as the currency? Interesting. Is that an option? I see Sumokoin, Stellite, Monero7, Carbo, Intense, Haven, Graft, Electronium, $. I don't see TurtleCoin here. I mean, I'll try it. Yeah, it's not an option in this stack. Which version do I have, though? You bastard. I don't have it in here anymore. Yes, PO, that is normal to CryptoNight Heavy. Text cursor. You'll have to meet the pool's minimum payout, and the block will have to mature. Those are the two things. I have a video on my channel explaining it. It's called like explaining shares diff and shares and difficulty, I believe it is. I can probably pull it up for you here. What's up, sons? It's Weingrog with 7. All right. So this should give you a basic overview right there. ITX Builder, we tried CryptoNight Light v7. And that did not work. I can try it again. CryptoNight Light v7. I mean, if it's what you all want to see, I'm totally down doing it. I just need to, hopefully we can get it figured out. I mean, it doesn't look like it's good. I don't think the hash is going to change. Well, it might if it's supposed to be v7, I guess. Okay, it looks like the error was coming from the AMD GPU. There we go. So for some reason the RX 460 was causing an issue. So we're not quite 4,000. CryptoNight Light took another hit too. It looks like CryptoNight Light took a 10% going to V7 as well. It is interesting that it uses all cores. Meaning, or all threads, not just all cores. Which is super cool. Let me get a picture of the power. lot of power though. So it's using 225 watts, which is about 50 more watts than what, it's 45 watts more than what CryptoNight V7 uses. But it does utilize all of the threads. They should have called it V10%. Yeah. So it is about a 10% drop in V7, whether that's Light or CryptoNight. And then if you're looking at CryptoNight Heavy, there's no reason to mine at all. I mean, there's zero reason to mine CryptoNight Heavy with the CPU. So people are talking about the death of GPU mining. I think we've almost killed all but 2 algos off for CPU mining at this point. You got Light V7 and CryptoNight, and even those are not fantastic. But what are you gonna do? We can test again with XMRig as much as you guys want. What we were trying to do, like I said, is get a base for everybody to check out. We can compare though XMRig to XMR-Stack right now, if you guys want to see. I'm fine with that. Where's the build? I don't want to build it. I just want releases. There we go. That should do it. Oh, I forgot the screen cap too. I need to do that real quick on the other one. Aw. No samples here. So we'll do this. XMRig CPU. Oh, so that, yeah, the reason I don't use this ever. But this says CryptoNight Light variant 1, so this doesn't make any sense. This looks like it's going to be wrong, but we'll try it. Where'd my, there's my CryptoNight. Batch and CMD and command will do the exact same things, Matthias. Connection refused. Did I put in the wrong port? $4901. Whoopsies. Me being dyslexic. Yeah, that's a much shittier hash rate than, that's a much shittier hash rate. I think I would prefer... I'm reading that right? 2,559. Yeah, we're losing like a 1,000 hash here. And the config files are not, the batch file's not enough to make enough changes that we would need to do. ITX builder, that's like 30% less. Okay, well, let me get the screen cap of this. Trying to name it something so I know. All right, so let me go back to, so that was 2,500 hash a second. Let's roll back to XMR-Stack. Maybe those are the Canadian hashes, so they're worth a different amount. Yeah, this is 3,600 hash. Guys, you're talking about taking a 30% hit going to XMRig. So, yeah, it might be more difficult for you guys to set up XMRig. I think it's easy. But I'm going to say you should if you're mining with the CPU. I couldn't get Nimiq to, the blocks were so far behind, I'm going to have to run Nimiq, Matthias. The only Nimiq we did was the browser, and it was shitty. It was like 11 kilohash a second, which is the same as a Ryzen 7 2700. I'm going to try to get that dedicated miner, all the blocks synced up with it, and then we'll run that again. And we'll check it out from there. And then we'll get, you know, a video together for everyone to figure it out. I'm going to look. That's the, I mean, that was the exact batch file it said to run. Let's do the GPU allocation. Let's do GPU allocation. All that shit. Where are those commands again? So what I want to pull off here is popping in to, oh, that's going to be so old. Too many videos. Oh, it won't matter because we need it. Yeah, it won't matter. Never mind. It didn't give us a README. It gave us this config. And we overrode the config. Well, I'm trying to see if there's anything in the config that we could. Where's the README for XMRig? I don't have enough experience with this one to be able to tell you guys what we need to do as far as fixing whatever's wrong with XMRig. So I'll deep dive into that at a later time unless you guys have ideas in chat of why it would be significantly lower than XMR-Stack. So that's where we're at there. Yeah, I'll deep dive into that. Well, usually they'll have a README with commands here, but I'll need to go. Yeah, I'll need to go pull that up. I think that's going to wrap it up for today's stream. If you guys like this, let me know. Hit the like button, all that, because I'm going to probably do some live testing with the RX 464 gigabyte as well. I'm going to try to get more miners downloaded for that. This video, hopefully, we'll have a short version of it tomorrow or the next day, tomorrow or Monday. And then tonight, live on twitch.tv/sonofatech_, we'll be streaming something. I don't know what yet. So go follow me over there. Thanks for all the votes and support on the cryptoinfluence.io. That's badass. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see... There we go. See you next Tuesday.